Just keep somebody I need. Keep returning my computer. That ain't happening. That one, I'm going to go live. Yeah, we're live. Okay. We're going to wrap up the nickel hunt. We have one. I'll just show y'all. The one 2009 Denver. We had 9 24 Denvers. Not bad for one box. So I'm going to put those back in with the other 24 Denvers. Next box I get, we'll see if we can add some more to it. Or we get some customer rolls. So we had, nickel wise, we ended up on the 2004 and 2005. We had 16 of the piece, 13 of the Killboats, 11 of the Buffaloes, and 20 of the Pacific View. I did check, no doubling. We had this, then we had the oldest one, 39, Philly. Actually, we had 239s. I forgot about that. Those were Phillies. We got a 40. This was a Philly, yep. This was not bad. It's actually got some steps. It's going to go in my book. I think that's going to be an upgrade. 41. It's got some damage on the back, so that will not go into the book. Then we skip all the war years, go straight to a 46. That was a Philly. Always checking for the notches in the oars. 47, because I can never remember. That was a Denver. Well, this thing's all kinds of damage done to it. Got 248s, I do believe. Yes. Denver. There's the other Denver one. Then we got 49. Denver also. $51. Hello, and Anaya. This is a Philly. 52. Denver. And I think that may be an RPM. I want to work on that one a little bit and see if I get it to come out a little bit better. 246, 256, which this one's going in the book. This is a little bit nicer than what I got in my book. They're both were Denvers, I think. Yep, both were Denvers. $258 Denvers. We need a Philly and a San Francisco, I think. And 59. I think both these were Denvers. Got a 60. Denver. And then a 61. Denver. So that's all the nickels. I'm going to stack these up right now. So what we're going to do next is I got 2 bags of wheat cents. We're going to open those up. Different type of varieties, airs, whatever. So I got these in the mail the other day. Should be 50 in each one. And I'm probably going to put these in paper tubes. So we're going to sort them out. We're going to scope them and sort them out by year and see what we get. The guy just doing them. He had a huge bucket full of wheats and he's just doing 50 at a time. So first thing I did is kind of spread them out. Oh, shit. I don't see any steelies in this first batch. We're going to get going. After this is done, I got 10 rows of customer wrap quarters we're going to go through. I still need to post a video from last night where I found some dye chips. These used to be red browns. 55. 58. That'd be... It's on the tail end of a red brown. Denver. I might want to separate the mint marks. I'm slowly working on that with all the weeds I do have. 53 Denver. Oh, we did get a stilly. Got 43 stilly. .58 Denver. So I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary. I can kind of see what the conditions look like. So when I'm looking for any type of doubling, which on one video I did, I actually had found 36 DDO010. So 49. 56 Denver. There's a 45. Any type of lamination there, cuds. 53. 53 Denver. Now the Denver 53s, 52s have 3 different styles of D's. That's going to be hard to figure out because it's kind of smushed in. There's a 52 Denver. And this is 0. This is the third one. It's on Variety Vista's website. That 53 similar to the other one. 55. .53 Denver. Now I'll go back and recheck. I'm not going to waste time trying to look for RPMs or anything like that. That takes time. And I got 10 rows of quarters to do. Then I prep for my Whatnot show tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. I got some Bober quarters, dimes, mercury dimes I'm selling, along with some proofs. Always got wheatcents in my bin. This is a borderline red brown. More probably get brown designation on that one. Yep. .46. Trying to see if we get anything older than the 40s. The 49. So just would you kind of do a quick sort, see what we got, see if we see anything obvious. No die crush, anything like that. Oh, we got a die chip in the 5 on this one. $42. $53S. You see how this is known as a ball S? It's straight and you got the ball at the end of the tail. That's pretty cool. There's a 42. Before 42's been the oldest. 56. This is bag 1. Then we're going to do bag 2 next. $51, Denver. Where I have the 51? Is it 41? That's a 41. There we go. Oh, we got a 29S. That's a nice, actually, that's not bad condition for the age. You still make out the ear. Got some stalk left of the wheat ears. Not much. I put this as probably a V8. Push into a V10. $58. Once I get this video, once the video uploads, I'll send him. I'll post a link in his whatnot link, his whatnot message board, and he can watch the video. $44. Got a lot of 55s in this one. 1919S. That ain't bad. Then now we got the oldest one of the hunt. Still got some details. This is pushing the V8 to V10 grade. Now 46 is toast. The other 1919S. This is really strong. You see how weak this 1 to 9 is? It's probably from the grease field. The grease was just way too tight. Packed in there. See something. They're like different mint styles. Or it could be that this one's just being worn down so much, it's flattened out more. See, the S is a lot thicker than this one. But if you notice, the 1.9s are the same. This is known as a trumpet S because you got the flaring out on both ends of the S. $52 Denver. It's one of the other different styles. Same style as the last one. I can't remember which ones they are. I have to look at Variety Vista. There's a 48. There's another 53 Philly. Now that Denver, this D is the exact same D that's used on 1 to 52s and 53s. $46. $58 Denver. I got some nice bright shiny BU 58s here at the house. 46. $58. There's a 44. It's in rough shape. And another 52 Denver. Ain't bad. The first bag. I gotta find my penny wrappers. There they are. So we're going to put the two 19S's on top. So I got them stacked up in order. So that's how they're going into the tubes. We're from 58 on backwards with 19S's on top. And at least we got one Steely out of the. See, all my roses I sell and whatnot, each one has a still scent in there. So two 19S's with the 29S as a third place runner-up. That is one bag, and trying to find my marker. There it is. See, wheatcent, recheck. Roll 1. Yeah, I'll go back and recheck these off camera. Just to, it takes time to research the mint marks and all that. Hi, Luke. Here comes the second bag. Ooh, got a nice bright shiny BU. What we got in here? We got 58. This is an AU 55. So we got that. Another Steely. And it's messed up so bad I could barely make up the number, much less a mint mark. So now we got one Steely. Let's start going through these. 44. 51. 53 with the die chip in the 5. Usually the cuts occur down here right up in that area. 46. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Hello, Bethlehem. Yep, hit the like button, hit the hearts. All that helps out. I'm going through this bag of wheat cents that I got in the mail. Look at this nice little beauty of 58, 8055. That's where I'll put this at the lowest grade. Had a few red browns. This is a nice, this would be probably a brown. It might get red brown designation, but you got, see somebody's fingerprints. Some acetate might take that off. .46 Denver. Sure getting these in the right order. Yep. Then I got 10 rows of quarters to go through. No nickels this weekend. Need a little break from those nickels. And I've yet to upload my pocket change hunt. Found some nice die chips on some quarters. Including one on a 96 George Washington. Actually occurs between the neck and the ponytail. Little tiny die chip in the 5 right there. .51 Denver. There's a 40. You can get that in the last row. .55 D. .55 regular. Philly. 48. The last row had produced two 2019's S's and a 29S. .51. Sure, I can put them in the right order. I'm just double checking my orders. Oh, that's 51. Okay. There we go. 58 Denver. There we go, 1926. That's the oldest one on the roll so far. 46. .55 Denver. The D's almost completely gone. We got lamination going on. See where the mill's starting to try to pill up. Look at that. From rim to rim. Actually, from rim to the necktie. That's an early stage of a lamination peel. And you can see right through there, it actually might have been a lamination peel. It was a lamination. Look, you got groove there and groove there. So this is a lamination error. Somebody peeled it off. It's a very, very thin piece of metal that broke off. So that one pull off to the side is not going into the tube. .56. Oh, I got a nice one for you. Here we go. Look at this. We got metal, bent over metal. I'm at 55. Got this in the mail. I don't know if y'all can read that. Turn the other light on. That might help. Obverse lamination here. Look at this. See if I can get it to show up. Look at that lamination going right across that 1919. Just right up above it. Gray is a VG8. Oh, look, another 1919S. Not nice as the other two. That looks like scrapes. It's not a wood. It's not a woody. Another 1919S. That's two. Cool. We're gonna tie it up with the other one. 58. 51. 52. 45. 48. Wait a minute, why did the 45 over here? I put the 45 in the wrong spot. 51 Denver. 55. 57. 52 Denver. 55. 58. 55 Denver. 41. The only thing that makes it hard about them when they get this old is looking for RPMs. So yeah, 40, 41. 40. I need a 42 to have almost a whole complete run. Well, almost. 58. 52. Okay. So that may be an RPM. Right there above the D, see another little small D. That is an RPM. I think I know which one it is too. So we're going to pull up. Oh, that's Memorial Sense. Just checking. Nope, it's not one. Oh, here it is. I think. I'll have to look at it later. Getting late. 53 Denver. 56 Denver. 58. So not bad. We got a nice one. We got two 1919s, so 1926. We got the lamination with the peel gone. The last wheat cent of this roll, a baggie, 58 Denver. So, load them up. You can go hunt quarters. Yeah, it is to start search circulated pennies. You got to really zoom in tight and do all kinds of crazy things to get what you're looking for. I think it's not that one. It's not loading. If it's anything, it's RPM 003. It's hard to tell on Variety Vista. But that D mint mark is so dang low, I don't think it's it. And maybe this one, RPM 008. Yeah, that's going to be it, 008. That's more than 50 pennies in here. No, I didn't have my marker. I just had my marker. There it is. Let's go ahead and flip this penny as a 48. Then lamination error. Pin. Lamination error. Outburst. So that's going to go off mine for this year. Now I have a flat stapler, so I got to do this. Don't have a flat stapler. See how they curl up? These are for. I do not touch the coin at all. All I do is touch the tip on top of the staple and I flatten it out. try to do it where it forces it down back inside the paper so it doesn't catch anything. Now let's move on to the 10 rows of quarters. This is going to be fun. Okay. 10 rows of customer wrap quarters. This is going to be fun, fun, fun. First row. The paper torso is taped it on the side. Unfortunately, I don't have a coin holder from this, so we're going to just let it fall out and start searching. So what do we look for in quarters? Besides errors. Well, look for any type of die cracks. Silver. Doubling. Die chips. Ooh, that's a nasty looking one for West Virginia. Boy, that quarter's seen some usage. So there is some doubling on the nostril, but this is not it. Any type of die clash would be cool. Any type of die chip. Enemy Wong. She's one of the ones you can find a die chip in the mouth. They call it the Drooling George. Some people call it Herpes George. You find die chips right up here on her little finger. I found a few of those. I think I found 2 now. On this one, so on my bucket list, you find doubling on the back of the neck on the Philadelphia Minute one. Yep. I started in 76 with the bicentennial quarters. At one point, I had over 300 of them. I wish I still had them. Okay, on her, there's going to be some die chips in her hair. And we got one. Pretty sure there's a die chip right there. And right there. Fort Moultrie. This is, I don't know if you remember the movie Glory. At the end, the Federals try to retake the fort. That is this fort along the beach. Only fell when the Confederates, when Robert E. Lee surrendered to Grant. That's the only time. That's the only when it fell. It never got captured. Kisatchie National Forest. Only national forest in my state. at the die chipping going on the edge of this? Or is that a contact? No, that's a contact mark. Never mind. This one, you want to look for doubling on the bottom of the cuff. Philadelphia version of this one, this is Denver, it is. There's doubling on the back side of her hair. So I'm looking for that one. Ooh, this is rough. You can find die cracks on these too. I've got a die crack on 1/4 from the beak to the wing and to the M. This New Jersey, only thing I look for is die chips in the date on that 8. I don't know any known errors on the New Jersey Philly quarter. Okay, either Canuck or Ole, that's what this one is, but this is not going to be the die clash. There's a die clash that goes right through here. And this is not it. I never found anything in the Maryland State quarter. Never. Here's my state quarter, Louisiana. Look at that. Look how many states came out of that one area. Besides Louisiana, well, count Louisiana, partial states and full states, the total is 15. We gave part of it to Canada. Now, one thing we'll look for, if you can find a nice 82, 83, you can keep it. It's so hard to find. I wish we'd have kept mine from back in the day. I was too busy pumping quarters into the video games at the arcade. Let's see, doubling up in there. And for die chips. Don't see any. This is a nice looking coin for 97. Denver, 2021. Yes, I'm looking for the die chip up here in the crown. That's what I'm looking for. Give me that one. Be wild if I found one in Denver. Be more valuable than the Philadelphia one. Pictured rock. You want to look for die chips in the tree branches, like up in here. But if this is Philly, you want for the doubling in God We Trust, and this is not it because it's Denver. I never found anything on the Texas quarter. Look, we got the little bit of a die chip forming right there. Only thing is doubling in the earring. But off to the side, I'll double check it later. I found 3 of the 4 double dies on that earring. One day I'm going to find die chips in these dang letters. I keep looking. Every one I find, I look for die chips. I have yet to find one. Missouri? Well, it's seen some better days. $1969. And when I went with this, last time I got $100 worth of little quarters, I found a proof. Hot dog. I'll have to find it later. One row down. The only thing I hate about customer rep rolls, sometimes you get shorted, you get a penny stuck in there or a dime. $87. I've yet to find anything on this quarter. You can Google errors on these quarters and it'll tell you. Is this Denver? Yeah, we ain't gonna find nothing on this one. Feel like it's got all kinds of errors on it. Okay. It's okay. I thought I had a die rotation on there. And look, we got doubling along the cuff, I think. No, it's dirt. Arches. I don't know if there's any known errors on the arches. That's Denver anyway. So I think all the errors are usually on the Philadelphia minute coins. Got a little die chip right there. You see where this one's getting ready to start to form right there. But I'm not going to keep this one. But for right now, we'll just put it off to the side. Nope, it's going to be on that one. Maybe one day I have enough money to get a box of $50 and we'll do a live $50 hunt. Like on a Saturday afternoon or something. Got a little die crack right there, I think. One more pointer. Oh, it's dirt. Bummer. No, it's it's a little die crack. It's a scratch into the coin because it's holding dirt. I'm knocking the dirt out. Gonna be in North Carolina. I have yet to find anything wrong with that one. Pretty sure somewhere there's some die cracks to doubling on those wings. This one here's what you really want to look for. There's some doubling on the collar. Usually there's a grease stripe there where there's a ball of grease that got struck into the coin. We call it the ghost comet. It kind of goes on with this arch. That's not it. I found one. It's a very, very light impression of the grease. That ain't the best looking 82 quarter, but I'm keeping that one. 82 and 83, they did not make mint sets, so that's why you want to keep the best of the best that you can find. And compare, if you got them, compare them to what you got in your book. No spitting horse. I ended up buying one. No chips in the feathers. No die chips in the skirt. No die chips in the initials. Okay. 22 Philly. No die chip in the hair. $21. Okay, we got doubling, I think. See if it disappears. No. It's just impression on the metal. That's Denver, not Philly, so we're not going to find die chip on that one. There's another Denver one. Denver, ain't not going to find nothing on. Oh, what's that? Looks like we may have a die chip on here. Oh, just dirt. Hot dog. Doesn't matter, Angelou. This Philly. Okay, I'm dropping on this earring. I think I found 002. No, it's just a worn die. Just a worn die. Don't forget, we also look for the W quarters. Okay, even, this is a Denver. You can find a die chip on the Denver quarter right here, just right past those initials. Only found it one time. Nothing on that one. '96 Denver. It's not bad like a '96. Colorado, heavily used. So back, this one you want to look for the die chip back up in here. I want to see a doubling on top of the letters of America. No doubling up in here. No die clash. So there's doubling in the beads, but I don't see it. Looking at her chin. Got some slight doubling right there at the base of her chin. So now I'll just relook it up later. Nothing there. No die chip on this side of the tree, known as a broken branch. Nothing there. Well-worn 74 quarter. Notice how many arcade games that quarter went through. Roll number 3. Salt River Bay. '74. '78. Not bad looking arrows for a '78 quarter. I never find anything on the Denver Salt River Bays, but you just never know. Sunk a lot of quarters into Star Trek, Stargate, Missile Command, Space Invaders, Centipede, Millipede, Frogger. I don't know, is there anything there's ever been found on these effigy mounds? I have looked and searched far and wide on the internet. Nothing. Dude, Oh my God. Oh, I'd like to see that one. I don't remember seeing that one. Sometimes he does those role reveals while I'm at work, and I really can't watch the videos. Now, up until recently, I was able to get pennies. I was finding spike hits on more modern coins. In fact, I'm waiting for my two coins to come in from the reveal from like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Well, I've been waiting on to come in. Oh, we got Japanese yen. We have a Japanese yen. That is, I think it's Japanese. Well, I got a foreign coin on the hunt. It's aluminum. That's aluminum. See, if I clean up it just a little bit. See, Japanese or South Korea? I think it's Japanese. This is definitely Japanese. Try to make sure there's no line connecting these two together. Yeah, this is Japanese. It's 200 yen. or 100 yen, I should say. Tells you what the design is on the front. They'll have to soak in something to clean it up. So yeah, we got a 100 yen coin. Huh. That's pretty cool. Like Smokies. First time found Japanese coin roll hunting. You know, I bought lots of foreign coins that have yen in there, but it's different. Still no burning building. Hawaii State Quarter. There's a chicken pheasant on there. Oh, prairie pheasant, I should say. There's some mama bat. Yep, no grease strike through. Oh well. Oh, I can't find it. Let's see. You want to do more eagle backs? I think I might use that bucket. Die chip there. You want to put some glass cleaner on the aluminum coin. Let it soak through overnight. Clean it up in the morning. A bunch of samurai quarters tonight. So no snow, no doubling in the window panes, no leaky bucket. Bummer. You do have one doubling in the window with the pump handle. You do have a leak, one or two of the leaky buckets. That's 3 rows down. No die chip there, no die chip there. None there. Nothing there on the roots. Here's row number 4. The only way I found her has just been the drooling George or the die chip on the nose. Supposedly there's some die chips in the flowers, so I've yet to find that. What's wrong with those? I still have all my 2025 cores to open up. I have yet to done that. I'm gonna do something real fast. Where is... One's on the outside, 2's on the inside. That's 3. Did I just find number 3? If I found 3, I have all 4 the DDRs. Thank you. This is 004. Look, this is double dot 004. You got the outer ring here. Look right there. You see the secondary one right there. So we just found a DDR 004. Then I have another one up here. Yeah, I have another one up here I wanted to look at. Here's another 004. So we got 2 004s. No, I'm not. That's on my bucket list. I found 2 004s. Who's found one? I think Dirty Waters found one. About 8 months ago, maybe? DDR 004. I'm just writing down 004. I know what this quarter is. 3's a horse of all to find. Probably someone needs the dirty waters. He's got some stuff he's sending to me. Two double dice. And then I found his DDO 001. Wait, did he delist it? He delisted it? No, that ain't it. That's not it. Oh well. Down to the hunt. Oh, we got the extra rock. Rock on the ledge. Look right there. That's not supposed to be there. Die chip on the ledge. Okay. Keep on going. I'm still trying to get the burning building. The grease right through on there. That's what I also want. That's on my bucket list. Die chip on the nose. This one I found earlier. So right there. Okay, that's a contact mark. That's what that is on this one. Okay. Nope. Then it's struck on a silver planchet. Hey, we got a W quarter. We got a W quarter. Yes. W quarter found. Okay, who wants to guess what it is? Oh, it's a V75. It's a 2020. Please be Salt River Bay. It's the back quarter. Yes. We got the COVID quarter. V75. Yes. Booking it right now. Yes. Got one last week and got one this week. Last week I got Guam. Or the war in the Pacific. 20 W. 11 7 25. Yes. So they're still out in the wild. Okay, on here, I found last week there's a die chip that occurs on top of that ledge right there. I don't know if you was in here last week when I found that one or not. Actually, that was last night. No, yeah, no. I still got the San Antonio's W quarter. I ain't got that one. I gotta go back and I need to put all mine together in order. Yeah, 2 of the River No Return. I know that much. I bought the Guam. Then I get the Guam. Okay. Tell me what's wrong with that quarter. What did they do wrong? If you ever been horseback riding, you know what's wrong with this. This strap should be on the other side of the horse. You put reins one side on each side of the horse. You don't put them both on the same side. They totally screw this up. I've ridden enough horses in my lifetime to know that the reins go one side on each side of the horse's neck. That's right, the strap is wrong. It's a bad design. Tell you what, I want to know who designed that quarter. PH. That'll be a known error, a major error in the design of a quarter. This is actually Helen Keller spelled out in Braille, by the way. It should be an error coin or a bad design coin. Even when women rode the legs on one side, they had the strap on each side of the neck. That's how you control the horse. You pull. You want to go to. You want to go to the right. You pull right on the strap on the bridle, and the horse goes to the right. You pull on the left, it goes to the left. Side saddle. That's what they call it. What the women rode was side saddle. Had to think for a second. It gets to me every time I see that. That was I got da. Hold on, gotta find it. It's in the pile. It's be right on top. I tell you what, the effigy mail was one of the worst design coins of all. I don't know what to do with it. There's North Dakota. Mount Rushmore. I think that's South Dakota, Mount Rushmore. Kentucky. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, here it is. Theodore Roosevelt, North Dakota. There's me in both designs. That's the Philadelphia. It's the same design for both quarters, whether it's Philly, Denver, or Proof. I think I mentioned before in some of my earlier videos about that being a wrong design on that quarter. So you need to go back and see who actually designed it, who's the mint director, who approved the coin for the inaccuracy of that coin. Now, in some of these quarters, I'm surprised. Like on this bridge, I had never found any die chips on any of the Philly minted coins. I'm surprised I have not found anything like that on those coins. Ooh, that man, it's dirty. It's got junk all on it. House quarter for a jukebox. House quarter in 1985. Keeping that one. See, people don't stay alone. When I start finding stuff, sometimes it gets good. Ohio. Dang it. Hey, you have to find the big die chip on the wing on this butterfly. The Dirty Waters has found a few of them. Dang it. Nope. Well, I'm keeping that one. I want to research and find out why they designed a quarter like that. That's why I'm keeping that one. It'll go back into circulation. I'm going to have to write it all down, then I'll put it back in the bucket. It'll go back to the bank next Friday. Don't worry about that. Look at the planchet flaw right there on that S. Or that die crack. Underneath the B. That may be a DDO on that date, 6/15/1921. I don't know if that's incused into the dates increased into the die, or is that raised? Twist. Let's see if it goes away. Oh, it goes away. It's increased. There's got a bunch of double dies on this one. This is one of my ones I keep looking for. Oh, look, we got doubling in the window. Right. We got doubling right through here. That's going to be fun. Research that one. Yeah, I got a bunch of them too. I really don't keep them. They're more common. I got some of the die chips on the airplane wing. So tomorrow I gotta get up, go get breakfast, come back, go flip. Where do those Bulver dimes go to? God dog it. Don't tell me those my Bulver dimes. Oh, great. I gotta get all this cleared off for tomorrow. It's the ugliest looking design core for a state quarter. Really? Now, my Louisiana State quarter, I keep looking for die chips in that trumpet. Oh. Palmetto State. They're actually the only state left that actually has grown in the wall, the Venus flytrap. That's native to North America. Used to be some in South Louisiana, but I hadn't heard anything being found in years on that plant. Tell you what, I showed the Maria Tall Chief I got with the die. It looked like they tried to perform open heart surgery on her. I got one mint rose. I have to find it. It's pretty darn cool looking. It's like a huge die crack going right through her chest. Lamar's real dad's name is inscribed as American Memorial Park. He was a navigator, gunner, and his plane got shot down. Supposedly he died in the wreck. Some natives said they got him back to the American lines. The Japanese said they had somebody by his name and died. We don't know what happened to him. And her stepdad, who was my grandfather, was a butcher's mate on a supply ship during World War II. And he actually got injured at Guadalcanal on a supply ship in battle. The Japanese were trying to take out the supply ships with gunfire from shore, and a shell exploded right beside the ship. The boom broke loose and caught him in the back. He's been about 6 weeks in a hospital in Australia. Yeah, I got better ones than this. Okay. Where's the other one at? Remember that area right there? That's what it's supposed to look like. And there's that dye chipper right there. I keep a pair of each. Yeah, my grandmother got married at the age of 16. He went out to war and never came back. I don't know how my grandmother and my grandfather met. They're both from the same area in North Louisiana. She was a nurse at the local hospital. Then she worked for doctors. He ended up being working for a Wilson Meat Company out of Shreveport, just no longer in business. But we used to get our hot dogs from him. What else? Now he made good homemade sausage. Oh. And then towards the end, before he got cancer and passed away, he was actually processing deer meat for people. I actually got his cleaver here that he used in the Navy. That thing's so sharp, you look out wrong, it'll cut you. Now, her grandfather, her great granddaddy, he in northeast Texas is red dirt. That man knew how to grow strawberries in that dirt. Oh my God. He grew food up until he got too bad with his Parkinson's. He was still hand plowing with a horse 5 acres of corn every year. The corn was feed that he sold to local people that they needed corn feed for pigs, cows, whatever. But the rose bush at my mom and dad's house, which we moved from house to house, he developed that one. I need to get a cutting off of it. Did we get the dye clash on her nose? It's supposed to be a T right there, upside down T. Oh. I don't see it. I've seen pictures of it. No die chips in the bell tower. What time is it? God, it's 1 a.m. Jesus. I gotta get these quarters done tonight because I'm not gonna have time to do them tomorrow night or Sunday. I got one of these. There's a die chip that occurs on top of that bird. Welcome in, y'all. Oh, that's right. You're East Coast. Those that came in, I found 2020 W quarter. And it's the bat. Two double die 004 Maya Angelou. They kind of need a scope to see that. Tell you what, all those proof points I got from the mystery draws, I'm trying to sell those off tomorrow too. I sell them for $3. It's in the broken branch. More Denvers on that quarter than anything else. There we go. We got a little die chip forming right here in Saltwater Bay. Very common die chip right there. Hitting the like button, saying hi. All it helps the algorithm for YouTube. That's what I looked at 1,159 subs. Four rows. I'll have to move stuff off in the morning. Whoo, that's a dirty quarter. Hey, we got Mr. Bicentennial. Let's see, is it D? No. Got it. Metal detecting fine. Ooh, that's a dark 74. These are about minimal damage. I don't know what that stuff is. I don't know what the heck that is. Wow, these are some nasty looking coins. Do I really want to search these? These almost look like they're fire damage. They sound fire damage. These came. Oh yeah, this is fire damage quarters. Tell about the sound. See, you hear the difference? Don't sound dense. These are all fire damage. Hey, no use in searching. Oh, another bicentennial quarter. This is a dimmer one. No way. No way. If I'm right, that's the DDO. Dude, I just found the FS502. This is the FS502. I just found the FS502 on the Washington on their bicentennial quarter. Holy crap! It's kind of worn down, but you can see that. Yeah, this is an FS502. Yeah, wait, dude. It's worn. I see the split right there, right here, like it shows here. There's the B. You can see it right here. Look inside there. This is a worn down version of it. Okay, so this has been heavy circulated. Faint outline of the oars right there. Like it shows here. It's hard to see on these pictures. Yeah, this is the FS 502. I don't think it's the one. I can back that up. See, the ones, it's not doing this. It's all on the inside. Come on. Just so beat up, it's hard to see everything. And now I know what that is. But most of these coins are fire damage. Some more, some more. They're too hard to search. I'm gonna send those back. No. And third to last row. I got meds to take and all that. That's gonna be. That's the house coin. That's crazy. No, I got another bicentennial quarter. It's neither one, but it's a bicentennial quarter. Now I'm just checking. What else to talk about? What's bad, I got upper dentures and they're trying to come out while I'm talking. So reading it. I may move that show till 11. Remember, everything's possible. When we're hunting quarters. Some people don't know what they have when they turn these coins in. So it's 2 West Point quarters in a row. I buy one. 8 months later, I find one in change. Oh, look at that. You got the beginning of the die chip on the wing right there. Sure. Instead of pouring that rock face fell off finally. The doubling in the chin. One more time. Nope. I found one of these with the double die was in God We Trust on this one. Only one. Denver. Nasty looking. Denver. Saltwater Bay. What year is this one? Denver. Two more rows left. Yep. Very famous stamp. No way. Oh, this is damaged. Never mind. That coin is not going to make it into the coin slot machine. That is just tore up to heck. Some more of those fire, more than fire. There's another coin. Another coin eaten up. Look at that. There's another coin. Those want to just give them back to the bank and say, hey, give me 3 more quarters for these, please. These coins are just nasty looking. I can't search these. You're going to go back as is. 4 coins. Those are going to go back. I'm not going to look at those. These things are nasty. The fire damage. The reason I know about fire damage, my mom had an aunt that died in the fire. Yeah, her husband was a little small country grocery store. And some Ikes up in there that were, not Ikes, Benjamin Franklin, $half that were damaged. These are a lot better. God. I'm taking my shower before I take my medication. I get my hands clean. Not big enough a dye tip in the mouth to keep. Well, that's cool. I got the FS502 on a bicentennial quarter. DDO004, 2 of them, my Angelou. A West Point quarter. Got the bat. Oh, I may have a new DDO on the Denver Mint on this coin. I've got the, I don't know who I want to send it to. May send it to one, then send it to the other one. I get my name on both sites. For Wexler's and a Variety Vista. Maryland. A bit grease straight through on that one, not much. Denver. Another Denver. Five. Oh yeah, two more mint sets. 97, 98, and I'll have all my Kennedys done in the first book. All of them. On the Whitman side. One for the die clutch, the store come out of back of George's head on the obverse side. It's not bad, 94. Got another quarter. There's another Guam. That first one of these I found in the War in the Pacific. But y'all, it is getting late. I don't see nothing else I can really find on these quarters. Everything's all Denver. That's the only Philly one I got left, I think. Yeah. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, everybody that came out. Thanks for the chat. Got a couple good finds. I'm just going to stack all these up and put these away for right now. Got a bunch of quarter tubes. I can put these finds in. I'll wait and clear off the desk in the morning. So we got the FS 502 bicentennial quarter here. The West Point back quarter 2020. See, here we go. There we go. And these you really need a scope to see the 004. Two of those on my Angelou. So thanks everybody who came out tonight. It's time for me to go to bed, take a shower, take meds. Yes, I know. None of us had the DDR. None of them have them down. I did check. I know what to look for. I see none of them on there. I found a couple of them. So it is time to go to bed. It's going to be sun 10 o'clock tomorrow. I got to get up about 8. I got a bunch of quarters and dimes to prep and all that for tomorrow's show. But I'll push back till 11. So y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good Saturday. And thank y'all for coming out. But always remember, check both sides of the coins. You never know what you're going to find.